My name's Kayla, and my husband's name is Cody, and we have two girls, Haley and Nora. Haley was diagnosed officially with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on October 19th, 2020.
When they came in and told us after they did all the blood work and what it was, that was hard.
When patients are first diagnosed with cancer, I would say their main concerns at first are for their health, and what is going to be next as far as, what treatment will involve. And then they start thinking about the financial aspect of things. So they start worrying about, how am I going to pay for this treatment? How is this going to affect my daily living? Am I going to be able to continue to work, to be able to afford my bills? Things like that.
I had to quit my job. I was her full-time caregiver. She went through different phases of treatment where maybe one was going up to Omaha weekly, or one was 4 days in a row for a week, and then another 2 weeks later, another 4 days in a row.
The financial hardship of having a cancer diagnosis can create a barrier towards treatment. So the mission of the Heartland Cancer Foundation is actually very simple. It's to provide immediate and practical assistance to Nebraska cancer patients to allow them to focus on healing.
It was really tough, but then, in the back of your head, we gotta fight here. So it's gonna be an uphill climb, and we're gonna do it.
My name's Katie Rose. I live here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm a nurse. I've got 3 kids and my husband, and we've got 2 cats and a dog. So I carry the BRCA1 mutation. I learned about it when I was 36, I think. My mom was positive for it, her mom, et cetera, et cetera. I was officially diagnosed in September of 2023. My husband and I told the kids, and then we told his work and his job about a week after he let them know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer. They let him go. And that was who we carried our health insurance through. Losing the insurance coverage and then having these extreme medical bills was really overwhelming.
Oftentimes they're getting bombarded with medical bills from so many different places, and they have no idea how they're, even with insurance or without insurance, how they're going to meet all of these expenses.
The fear of the diagnosis, and then the fear of, how am I going to afford this? My co-pays are going to come at me, my deductible, my out-of-pocket. How am I going to be able to work and do treatment? All of those things come to mind.
They're trying to decide whether or not they should do treatment or not, just because of the financial aspect. The help that they can get through Heartland Cancer Foundation kind of offsets some of those other expenses, so they can put those monies elsewhere.
We found out that they were going to send us gas cards. So that was amazing. And then I got an email back saying we also offer these other programs, utility assistance, car payment assistance, mortgage. And I was just overwhelmed because I didn't know how we were going to pay those bills before that.
11,000 Nebraskans will be diagnosed with cancer each year. Of that group, there is a large percentage of them that are going through some sort of a financial hardship. They have to determine, am I going to delay my cancer care? Or am I going to put food on the table? Or am I going to get my medication? Cancer is hard enough. Our goal at the foundation is to connect with these people, get the resources in their hand, to give them hope.
You could take a breath for a minute, and that helps.
The last thing that you want to worry about when you're worried about your loved one's health, or if they're going to make it or something like that, the last thing that you want to worry about is how you're going to pay your bills. And then just having that kind of support system too. They genuinely care and want to do whatever they can to help you.
I reached out to them on a Friday and applied for some assistance, and I had a check on Monday morning to help with our mortgage. It was the easiest process. They're so wonderful to work with, and so quickly they helped us, and it took a lot of stress off of everything.
I think HCF is worthy of the donations from the people in our community, because they truly do so much good, and I get to see it firsthand every single day on the smiles from our patients, the hugs that I get from our patients, just the sheer relief that you see on their faces. It truly is an amazing cause, and it impacts people's lives every day.
Heartland Cancer Foundation gives patients financial assistance so they can focus on healing and hope.